Hey guys, we are back with a new rebuild. This time we are taking a club that there's rumors that Kylian Mbappe has bought 80% of the League Two's team's share. That team is CM Caen. I'm probably saying this very poorly, uh, but a team that is predicted to finish in 8th in the media predictions doesn't seem to have a history, so I don't know any of their players, obviously, but we're gonna see what we can do in 10 years because it's gonna be a spicy one. Our main goal is to obviously overcome PSG, winning one title in League One. Second goal is to win at least one French Cup, probably more. Let's set 3 French Cups and 3 League Ones, and to win a Champions League at least once. But winning once is great. So we get into this team. Financially, they don't really have any troubles. It looks like a pretty clean bill. Like I said, they're predicted to finish in 6th place. Um, we're gonna plug and play a tactic and get on with it. First season, we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna count this as a first season. We're gonna count this as like a pre-season almost. Like this is season 0, because I'm just gonna plug and play, no signings, just get on with it. Let's see what happens. This is the tactic that we're gonna run with. It's a gegenpress positive, which is a classic gegenpress really, with a 4-2-2-2. Narrow. Don't think we have enough. I said wingers, but we have a lot of players who play multiple positions, so I think this is the best. Uh, you know, we have backups. We have not the biggest depth, but I think this is a good team. Good enough for promotion? Probably not. Maybe good enough for, you know, I want to get to top 6. I would love to get into the promotion playoff, but I know it's tough. So, and the promotion games are hard, especially when you have to face a team in the upper league. So, that further being said, let's get into season 0. Hello, it's a night in the French league. We're currently back a little bit early in case we're in the playoff, but let's go. We didn't do any transfers. Tactically, you know how it was looking. Staff-wise, we did make some changes, some improvements to the staff, but how have we done in the schedule? I can see here we're being knocked out in the French Cup in the 8th round. I do like the logo, I will say. I do love that logo. Rocky start. Seems like we're kind of mid-table. We still have 3 games left to play. These 3 games could be crucial. We're playing 15th, 14th, and 13th, and we're currently sat in 8th. We are actually within a chance of making it to the top 5. With 4 points away with 3 games, we have 9 points. Average rating, we have 2 players actually up there, so we're not a bad team. How is this team? They play St. Etienne, who's a tough team. So, they can drop points, that's for sure. And if they drop 1 game, will still not be enough, but it's probably gonna be a tough one to. They play Paris FC, so teams above us have similar schedules. Okay, this team has the PAO FC has the toughest schedule. We have 58 points. Our goal difference is actually pretty good. We should be on par with these upper teams. If we look at average possession, we're actually highest. Goals, we're 3rd highest. Allowing, we're conceding the 5th. So our team is actually better than what it looks like, in my opinion. A little surprised that we're so far. We're in 8th because in expected goals we're 3rd, in defending we're 5th. So just really, unlucky games, I would say. But currently in the top half, and well, crowd disorder. Never seen that happen. But 3 games left to play. Anything's down to happen. Can we make it into that 5th place? It's gonna be tricky, but we're gonna fight damn hard for it.
happened. We simulated. We did enter result. We won 2-0, and a complete fall down from Rolek, Rolek, Thorodex, losing 2-1. They couldn't make it, and that means that we're into the playoffs. Unluckily for us, Saint Etienne is also in the playoffs. Probably one of the favorites to win the whole thing. Has really underperformed, uh, so it's a little tough here. I don't know how it works. I think so. Oh my, no chance we'll make it. How is Leon? Leon. This team is way better than we are in trouble here. Even if we make it through, I think chance of getting through to the Ligue 1 is very hard. Leon has one of the best wonder kids, Ryan Cherky. Give Forban's also pretty good. Their team is not bad, so they have Lacazette. I don't know how they've struggled this much. This is very weird for them to be down there, but they completely just killed the chance of getting promoted. Sadly, it is on to next season as we have 4 million to work with. Hopefully, our scouts have given us something. We're in the playoffs, but our chances are so slim that it's practically. Well, we are playing a team that finished in fourth. Their media prediction was 11, so I think we have a good chance in that quarterfinal, the semi-final. Saint Etihad will wait for the winner. It's a long road. Let's see if we make it. In a match in the playoffs, we faced EA in and then we played Saint Etienne. As you can see, we beat them, but let's watch the goals because this was a game and a half and a real exciting one. Saint Etienne scored in the 82nd minute. We managed to go back. 85th minute, 1 minute later, Saint Etienne are eliminated. But we face a big competition in Lyon, which, yeah, we're done. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching season 1. Somehow, in the first leg, we have just beat Lyon at home 4-1. The second leg is coming up, and we're gonna watch that game live. This is the team lining up for this game. Unfortunately, we do have some injuries, some key injuries that might really, really cost us here as we submit the team with 4-0 1, 4-1 up. Surely we can maintain this. We're going to play with aggression. I feel like we should play. We're the lower the volume a little bit. We should play with, you know, like oh no, we're in blue. Oh my god, we just scored. Oh my god, I thought we were in white for some reason. But we score a blunder in the defensive position of the Lyon players, and suddenly we're 5-1 on aggregate. Cherky made the mistake. Oh my god, we're 5-1 on aggregate against Lyon. This is probably the most unbelievable and save I've ever done in my life. Wow, how is Lyon getting battered so badly? And it's like the highlights always starting with us in possession. Oh, nice shot there, but not quite enough to challenge the keeper. Oh, he just runs out of play with the ball. Tidy. Turkey's actually has 7 average rating, but he made the mistake that cost the goal. So, oh, free kick. Nice save by their goalkeeper. Right now, I'm very confident. I'm very happy. I'm actually gonna slow down play already because we're 5-1 up. So my player's getting tired. So oof, injury, and this could be crucial because I don't have anyone to replace him. I don't have anyone to replace this guy. What if I do this? Do I have anyone? What about this? Okay, I'm gonna have to play a winger. That's gonna leave a lot of space. 92. Who's 92? You. I have to make you a wide center back. Oh, you can't. Can't have you as a wide center back. What we can do though is get this guy, change him out, and then play a back three with a wide center back on both sides. So 60, 61 and 92, 61, you're 61, wide center back. Deep playing playmaker to defend. We're gonna have to play like this because we don't have any players to cover that injury. But Brahimi on the ball. Oh, it was quite a nice play by the team. Again, another corner for us. Can we put it in the back of the net? Oh, it rolls back just wide of the target. A lot of highlights. Lucas Perry is at Lyon, Brazilian goalkeeper. Lyon are coming on the offensive. Oh, that is offside, bro. He was a mile offside. No? Wow, really good run by him then. Cherky crossing it in. Nice clearance. Nice clearance, boys. Proud of the boys. Very good job. Come on, let's not concede in the half-time. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine, boys. It's 1-1 still. We still have a massive lead. Yeah. I want to shut the game down. Let's see. I mean, this guy here, he's number 7. Do I have a winger to replace him? No, I don't. I have another midfielder. Yeah, he's kind of tired actually. See my bench here. We have a center back. We have 2 center backs. He's a DM though, so he can play DM. But he's still a little tired. Let's put him in then. I want you to be an anchor man. I really want to shut this game down. 17. Let's have you go to the middle. We're gonna play like this. I want to be cautious and out of possession. We're gonna drop the line back massively. We're just gonna try and park the bus right now because we have an injury. Circumstances have changed a little bit, so we have to maintain this lead. If we lose this, I would be disappointed. We are playing very good football. Okay. Time is going through. Time is going through. Let me praise the boys. Very happy. Very happy. Check you over corner. This guy's pretty tired. Can I have a replacement? Yeah, put him in. Put him in. Get some fresh legs on the pitch, you know, to close out the game. Lyon are gonna start attacking. They're desperate. They're gonna get desperate. They have to. They have to score. Good goalkeeping. We still have a free goal advantage. They're attacking us a lot right now. Another miss opportunity by them. We have possession. Nice ball in. So close. So close. Let's see what Brahimi has in the corner. Back to Lee. Goal kick. Leon on the attack. Okay, we have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this, boys. Highlight starting with Leon on the ball. We crossed it in. Nice save. Our goalkeeper's my man of the match. He is playing so damn well. And that goalkeeper is, my goalkeeper got injured a few days before. I don't know if that's my first team goalkeeper. Yeah, I think it might be actually. I think he came back from injury. But 81st minute, another highlight for them. Oh, goalkeeper. Our goalkeeper's on fire tonight. Corner, 84th minute. Gift Orban. He scores. They have to score 2 goals in 6 minutes. We're gonna go defensive. We're gonna go. I want to do. Slow down the tempo, go shorter. And let me see. Yes. Okay, I already have the instruction. We have done it. I think we have the ball, but I think we've done it. We have been promoted in the first season. That is probably the most unexpected thing I've ever seen in my life. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it that we got promoted. I am just absolutely shocked. And my assistant manager is getting all the credit. We have been promoted. Wow. It's just a little bit shocking, isn't it? Oh, that 1 point. Bordeaux could have. Saint Etienne stays back. We have 10 million. Just a lot of money. A lot of money. But those Lyon players, they're a little bit upset. If you look at stats, we were a great team. Clean sheets. I mean, in terms of goal difference is 33, so it's up there with the top 3. We must have really struggled to. We have the best average possession. Goals, we scored the most goals. Allowed, we conceded the 4th. I honestly think we were probably one of the best teams in the league. So I don't, I kind of expected us to do well. Very proud of the team, though. I did not expect to get promoted in this first season. With that in mind, we still have a lot of seasons to do. We're gonna try and survive in League One. League One is surprisingly a league that you can get promoted, and I feel like you could stay there. Like, I feel like it's one of those leagues that the teams are so, like, the bottom teams are so close together that there's a real good chance for you to stay up. So let's see what happens. As PSG have won the trophy again, but only 76 points, so not a lot of points, but let's see what happens. Hey guys, we are back, and we are now in French League First Division. And with that, we only had 10 million and not really a big wage budget. So we're a little bit problematic. We had to loan in a few players. We did loan out a player. We did loan in Chaka, Traore, a winger. Ooh, 2 goals and 2 assists in 3 games. Very good for me. Roberto Merzaza is also a loanee. 2 appearances. We bought in Fofana, 23-year-old midfielder. Our biggest signing, our only real 11.5 million for Guilherme Restes. 3 games, 10 conceded. That's an average 3 a game. So that's not great. But he does have a release clause in his contract. So if I do, it is a relegation release clause. If we do get relegated, there could be a little bit of trouble there. I'm very happy with that. And we also bought this guy because 250k for him, he looks, decent. He was going to strengthen my first team. So obviously I sold Boyman. Did loan out our starting goalkeeper from last season, 1.9 million, which is good. Did give away some freebies. Sold the defender, 36-year-old. Tactically, we did change the formation around. playing a little bit more offensive style of football. But this is our formation. So Traore comes in on the left. Um, the guy that I got in for 250 comes in the central. Miraz comes on the ball winning. And Restes, he should be the starting goalkeeper. So yeah, he's in international duty. He's just there. But how have we done so far? We have only played 3 matches. We whoa, 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 whoa. We lost to Anchors, who I believe got promoted with us. We beat Nice 6-3. 6 fucking 3. Wow, that is a game and a half. We lost to Marseille though 4-0. The only game at home we did win, so that is promising against a big side as well. So right now 3 points. So let's see what we can do in this season. We don't have anything to do. We're just gonna skip ahead to the end of the season. Let's see what happens in our first season in the French First Division. Second season overall. Let's see what happens. Let's get into it. Hey guys, we are back with the Cyan rebuild. It's season 2. I already skipped to the end. It was a season where I couldn't really sign many players. If we look in the transfer window, only a few signings. I already showed you what happened in January. In the start of the season. I just simulated to the end of the season. So how have we done this season? We made it to the semi-finals. I can see here. But if we go to the start of the season, obviously the big win against Nice, and then we beat Florian, lost to the team at the bottom. The draws: Montpellier, Brest. We beat Nantes. We had a good run here. It looks like a mixed bag. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It could be a lot worse. A lot of draws. Let's see where we finished. 9th place. That's actually not bad at all. Semi-final as well. PSG did beat Nice in the finals, but to be, you know what? To be in 9th is an impressive season. Mendy with 17 goals. He is the second top scorer. Mendy. Wow, 18 goals in League 2, 17. Very good season by him. Our tactic has not disappointed as our goal difference is actually positive, which means a lot to me because we scored the 4th most goals. We must concede a lot though. Wow, we actually played really good football. We have a few teams in the bottom of the table getting relegated, and I can maybe look to pinch some players. So we in the second. Oh my God, Lyon have barely scraped the playoffs. I can maybe look at some of their players. Troyes also up there. They have Savio, who is a very good player. That's a very competitive Serie B league. Damn, a lot of good teams. Financially, we've been given 11 million. Not a lot of money. It's been very tough actually. But let's look at the season. Let's look how it has been as we go to selection info. 19 goals for Mendy, 13 for Norman. Very good player. He's only 20 years old. He's looking very good. He's wanted by some of the biggest clubs. And then we have Chaka Torre, who great season he had for me on loan. Did I put an option to buy? No, I did not. So he is going to be. His contract is expiring though, so maybe they leave him on a free transfer. Probably not because he had a good season. Uh, you know, no. Who else did we get in? Not really much. Guillermo Orestes had a good season. He looks like he's developing. Definitely someone I'm gonna keep or try to keep as much as I can in the team. Very happy, very happy, very happy to have done this well. I think right now it's about raising funds and getting some better players in through the door. Restes was nailed on. Tactically, I don't think this is the best tactic. I do think we can maybe try and sign some young players. This guy, he's only worth 10 million, so it'd be kind of sad if I sell him. So I think we're gonna have to try and keep him. But with our squad was kind of the loans really helped. So we're gonna have to find new loans to improve the team. Whilst also getting some players that I can find on freebies to improve the team. So let's get into season
free.
Hey guys, we are back and we're gonna go through our transfers because there's quite a few to go through. Um, First of all, I bought this $2 million signing. He, I signed him quite early on because he was transfer listed, and since then I found quite a few better players. Our most crucial signing is Archie Gray, 15 million, a lot of money that we potentially don't have. Um, yeah, we don't have the money. Going this guy for 3k. We have some other freebies left and left backup. Lacazette as a backup. Chris Wood as a backup striker. This guy is a winger on loan on off from Arsenal. A freebie 21-year-old winger. Loan, loan. A freebie 19-year-old defensive midfielder. And Archie Gray. And we loaned out two players. So right now we're in a little bit of debt, but I'm hoping that we can have a good season. Our tactic has changed. We have gone from a ball winning and central midfielder on attack to a deep line playmaker and a ball winning. So kind of similar. We do have a lot of players. So next season is it's gonna be about shrinking the squad. There's a lot of players contract expiring. We have one, two. Honestly, a lot of these players I would be willing to let go. Like this probably the guy that I wouldn't. My left and right wing back. But we're gonna have to see what we do. So when we end, if we don't make any additions, we're gonna have this team here. We also gave Archie a really big contract, 22. He's the highest paid player. This guy here is on 20k wages. So I'm trying to get, oh no, Mendy's on 20k wages. But he has been superb for me. So um, we're looking into the season. Predicted 17th, finished 9th last season if I remember correctly. So let's try and beat that. Tactically, it's going to be the same, similar style formation. That the front two staying together for another season, even though Norman is a little bit upset. Hopefully, I can sell him for big money. He looks like a good player. For 20, I don't know if he's going to improve that much, but we'll find out. Happy with the squad in general. Let's see what we can do with this team. We come back in January, just because then I can maybe sign some freebies earlier than expected. In terms of money, like I said, it's not the greatest. But how have we been doing so far? Oof, it does not look good. We lost the first game of the season against Toulouse, drew against Brest, beat Montpellier, lost a few games here and there, beat Monaco, beat Lens, lost PSG 1-0. In the ninth round, we're gonna play our first game halfway through the season, and we are currently in 12th place. Um, 21 points. Relegation is 18th, so kind of down there. Going to see who I can sell because that's going to be important to strengthen the team and who see what's going on. Is the tactic working for us in the second season? We have the fourth average highest possession, but we're not scoring many goals. We're conceding a lot. So I think it might be time for a change of possession, a change of tactic. I think personally that our two best players, Archie Gray and Restes, an amazing player. Love him. He's gonna be like the pillar of my team. Ricard also looking very good. The 2.2 million was definitely worth what I paid for him. Archie Gray definitely a starlet. He hasn't played a game for me though. Um, so that is interesting why he hasn't featured in a game when I bought him for a lot of money. So that's interesting. We can definitely try and sell some players during this window. This window is going to be crucial to see how well we can improve the team. We have a lot of debt, so we have to sell some players. We have a big squad, so and now's the time. We have a lot of contracts expiring for some players, some key players. So if we can, you know, give them 1 million or something like that. That would be good. In terms of goals, we have Norman scoring a lot of goals as well, but he's actually coming in as sub. Lacazette scoring some goals. So we have some goals coming in from different directions, but we're gonna have to see what we do with this tactic. We're definitely gonna play around with it to improve it. Two strikers maybe is a little bit too much. Maybe we should play a little bit more reserved. Let's find out. I'm gonna tweak and try and see if I can sell some players, and we'll come back with the end result. Well, guys, it was a ninth place finish again, with 45 points. I So we finished in ninth twice. I guess I simulated a little bit extra and I kind of missed the date. But if we look back, I don't know if the selection info will still be showing. No, it won't not. But I will show you now the changes we made in January. As you can see here, two players I got brought in for January. Faye, who was 19 at the time, for 210k. He was a good player. He really helped us. And then uh, another player from Stuttgart joined us on loan. I did have an option to buy. Still have an option to buy if I want to. He was okay. Formation wise, we did change. We locked in Archie Gray and Restes. It's a vertical tiki taka. So we must have had a good end to the season because we weren't doing so hot. So, but apologies for doing that. But we come into this season with 19 million, 25 over on the balance. We still have a little bit of debt that we're gonna pay back. But in terms of the squad, I think I am somewhat happy with the midfield. At least like the base of the midfield. Feel like we need a better striker and maybe some better wingers. This guy he's okay, you know. His contract, he's on loan from Lens though, so I don't really have many good strikers, many good forward line. Defensive line is also pretty terrible. None of these players are mine besides this guy on the left. So improving the defense line and getting some wingers to improve the team would be what I would want to do. So let's figure out if we can make some signings and improve this team. Let's get into it. We are back with the rebuild, and it's time to look at the transfer window. One that was quite enjoyable. A lot of people leaving the club, a lot of loans as well. Uh, loaning out some players that I don't need. Maybe loaning out a few too many players. I did loan out two youngsters that have coming up through our youth academy that look like they could become, quite special. Is this the other guy? No. Who's the other young guy? Oh, it's this guy, I think. No, I don't know who the other guy. There is another youngster. Oh, here, Emmanuel Song looks pretty good. Looks like a good winger. 7 average rating in League 2. That's very good for his development. But we did spend big on one player, Junior Cropey. Uh, One that, if you guys know, he is a very good player. 8 goals, 3 assists. He can play in that shadow striker, and he can play in that advanced forward position. I already taught him to teach to beat the offside trap. But let's go to the freebies first. Noel Lopez comes in, 23 years old, pretty solid option in the forward line and in the wings. Leif Davids, someone who I had to give him a big contract for him to join, but he is very good. That crossing ability, the pace, he's a very good player. Mike Fay on loan, someone who strengthens the team. I do have an option to approach him because his contract is expiring as well. Alex Gimenez on the right, 21 years of age. He is also improving our squad significantly. Freebie Charlie Patino. You guys probably already know about this guy. He's from the Arsenal, and he's been doing pretty good. He just adds another option in the depth. And we signed a very cheap player, 110k for this player here. End of his contract. He is very good. Playing that centre back, but also in that ball winning position. Joe Aribo has joined us. He is pretty much a shadow striker, but he hasn't been getting game time, which is I bought him in as a backup, but I guess he hasn't been getting game time, which is not the greatest. We did get another loanee from Bayer just to add some depth to the defense, and probably our best piece of business. We saw Alexander Mitrovic right at the end on a freebie, signed him, and he is the target forward that we have. I'll show you the tactic, and we also loaned in Glenn as a option on the right back as a backup. Change formation. We're playing a narrow diamond formation. Best 11. Uh, let's look at the best 11. Archie Gray, Patino in the midfield. David's on the left. Alex on the right. Restes, Junior Krupi, Mitrovic, and Noel Lopez. Very good. I really like my my forward line. I think my centre backs are pretty weak. I mean, neither of the centre backs are mine. Also, if I put this guy in here, nice little pattern emerging there. Charlie Patino isn't the best at that position, so I would probably have Charlie Patino on the right, Gray on the left. It's fine. And a quick pick. This is the team that's quick picked. I like this team very much. We do have a full bench of players. Joe Reboot, unfortunately, doesn't quite make the cut. But I mean, we have a million. Our payroll is up there. We do have some debts I have to clear up. But I think if Mitrovic plays well, we can definitely make money. So let's look into the schedule. It didn't start the greatest. We only had 2 points from 4 games, but we kind of went into a winning run or a winning streak where we only lost to Bordeaux and Rennes since then. So it's doing pretty good. But we play PSG in the ninth round of the Coupe de France. So it's not looking good. But we're in 8th place right now, 28 points. Uh, you know, we're closer to the top 5 than the bottom 16. So I'm pretty happy so far. Leaf David's 2 free kick goals. He's doing very well for us. That PSG side is incredible. Average possession, we're 4th. Remember, we're not playing a gegenpress. 10th most goals, which I would expect us to be scoring more, but we're not allowing a lot of goals. So pretty good, pretty solid. In terms of salary, we're still spending the 17th least salary. I haven't got more than 10 million to spend like ever, so it's very unique. You know, if we can sell like a big player like Mitrovic, he isn't even worth that much. Like I don't know if the transfer value of these players just go down when they're like, because I could have easily sold him if he was in the Premier League for at least 50 mil. Anyways, still happy with the team. I'm hoping to get into the Champions League or something European based because I really want to get something. Maybe we can get like a trophy in Europe Conference League, or we're predicted to finish ninth. We're currently in 8th, so we're about where we were predicted to. We're gonna look into some freebies, some contracts coming up. But we're in January, so we can look to seal some deals to the end of the season. I think centre back is our biggest problem. We're definitely gonna look in that position. If we can, it would be nice to improve the midfield, but I think right now I am very happy with my forward line. Improve the centre backs and see what is available on the market. Maybe let's get into the end of the season.
We're back. It's the end of the season. How have we done? Oh, ninth place again. Quarterfinals of. Oh, Rennes have won that. Oh, let's go see what has happened. Ninth round, we knocked out PSG. We knocked out PSG. And then we played Paris FC. Then we played Lorient. Then we lost to Nice. Wow, hammering there. Wow, that was unlucky. Ninth place finish, not bad. Just staying very stagnant. But it was only, 10 points off the top 6. So it has been improvement. Past positions up. We were up to 5th at one point, and then we've kind of fell down. Um, but have we been given more money? That's more like it. 40 million. That is some money to spend and we also got Fabian Reeder coming through the door.
pretty good player, and it's not gonna be like super high wages. Um, as you can see, our team, we can definitely improve the squad with some of that money. Centre backs is going to be the focus primarily. Oh, it looks like 17 goals in League Two. I think maybe it's time to give this guy a chance. He's 6'2". He has good natural fitness. Good. He's a strong player. Maybe it's time to give him the benefit of the doubt there. In terms of no statistics at all, possession was still third. Goals, not great in goals. Underperformance in XG, no, not really. Um, we allowed the fourth least. So for a very interesting formation with two strikers, we barely scored any goals. So we definitely need to improve our strikers. Um, Creepy has been had a good season. Let's look into the selection info. 20 goals. He really had a good season, and I think next season I'm gonna pin him in there. He's gonna be the starter. Mitrovic with a good season. Is he wanted by Saudi? He is, but for 3 million, it's not really worth it selling him, to be honest. He's not on massive wages either, 28k per week. I have Creepy with 11 and 4, very good season for him. Noel actually played really well too. We need to get in the Champions League for some of these values of our players to go up. Um, what about our other youngster? Did he play many games? Don't see his name here. Has who played no games? So we have a few players that didn't play many games. Probably gonna be very upset and want to leave. So we're definitely gonna have to deal with that in the development center. Where is that kid that went on loan? Song. So he was doing really good for AJ2. So Leon are finally promoted back. Leon have been in the dirt for so long. Ryan Cherky is now worth 26 million, so I could make a move for him if I wanted to. Very cheap actually. We have Mens, who's also pretty decent. Lorient coming back up straight away. But who's getting relegated this season? We have Nantes, we have Brest. So they actually lost. Silla. Oh, that's not the guy I wanted. But we'll have to see what happens. Definitely going through this window, focusing. It's kind of weird though, because our defense did really good this season. Our offensive kind of didn't play that well. We have 40 million with a good payroll budget, so it's going to be about improving the squad and really developing the talent that we have here. I'm definitely going to give this guy, lock him in for the first part of the season, see how he's going to do, because he is strong and I'm very excited for the future. As I believe this is our 5th season. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going into the 5th season, I think. No, the first season was, yeah, this is the 5th season. We're going to the 6th season right now. Kind of staying in the middle of the pack, but we haven't really been given much money. I think we're developing. Archie Gray is improving. The players are improving. Um, so it's all about getting more pieces to the puzzles. Every season we got a good player. Restes, Archie Gray, Mitrovic, Junior Krupi, Leaf Davids. It's definitely building the blocks slowly. So let's see what we can do in this next season. What's up, guys? We are back again, and it's season 6. We are in January. Let's look at some other transfers because I would like to say Fabian Rieder came in on a freebie. Very good signing actually. Something I really hate about the French league is the transfer values. They're so low. We also bought in this 19-year-old player. We have loaned him out, and he's doing pretty well over there. We got a freebie in Alexander, who's a backup goalkeeper. Mike Fay joined the club on a freebie. Very happy to have him. Ethan, we managed to buy someone from Arsenal. Their wonder kid, their main shining light. 43 million though. That is a slap to my face, but he is a world-class player. His value is over 100 million, and he has developed very well, getting some game time. What's the boy in this guy? As you can see, he's very good. Loaned him out to Troyes in the same league that we're playing. If he's not getting game time, I'm gonna recall him because he definitely needs the game time. Another player brought in 1 million. This 19-year-old South African, I loaned him back, or I loaned him to the second division, and he's doing pretty well. He's proving himself down there. We got Takana on a freebie. We need more defenders. We need better players. And then I bought a striker from Red Star FC, who was actually in League Two, and then they got relegated to. Is this the third division? I think that's the third division. So he has been playing somewhat well, a good average rating, but he isn't scoring as many goals as I would have wanted. He needs to bulk up. He's only 5'5", so he's a very short player. He's more of a winger than someone on the wing, someone striker. Also loaned in Vidic. Definitely. Oh, they have already recalled him. So yeah, no point telling you about that. We did sell some players. 3.5, 3 million, 1.7 players that really weren't getting to our first team. Uh, like I said, we loaned out some youngsters. How is he developing? He looks like he's developing up pretty well in League Two. 5 goals. Whereas Saint Etienne? Saint Etienne is in third right now. So, Angers are currently in first. Isn't that where my other player went? Diale, yeah, he is currently there, and they're currently in first. So, two players that are playing for teams in promotion pushes. That's pretty good. Yeah, 57 million, 11. So our financial situation is not looking too healthy as we have a lot of debt. But formation wise, we did change it again. Well, we didn't actually change it. This is exactly the same. I changed it and then I've changed it back. But as you can see, Mitrovic is still here. I was trying to sell him, but I just didn't get a good bid. His contract is expiring, so how is he doing? 6 goals. Yeah, he's playing pretty well. I don't feel like we have good enough strikers. That's the problem. So yeah, where is he playing? Is he playing player stats form? So he's playing as Mizala. Sometimes he's playing as a striker. It looks like he's playing as a striker most of the time. Mizala sometimes. My only problem with this is I don't have a lot of players on the bench, so it's kind of like if I do sell some strikers, it would be nice. I don't think we have enough strikers, but let's go into the schedule. We had a good start to the season, and then we have kind of gone in a little bit of bad form. That means we're currently sat in 8th, but only 3 points. We're 3 points away from the top 6, and we have 1 game in hand. So it doesn't look as bad as it should. We have lost 5 games, so Marseille, Lille, Monaco, Strasbourg, and PSG. So teams that are above us. We've drawn with some good teams as well, but we have beaten some lower teams, which is nice. With 3 points, 3 points ahead of 10th. Actually, Marseille's behind us. Marseille's a very good team. Mike Fay is playing pretty well. PSG again, already having a good season. It's gonna be hard to beat them. I'm hoping to get top 6. That is what I'm hoping for. Predicted finishing 5th. So, they think we're actually pretty good. I want to get European. This is the 6th season, and we still haven't managed. We have been. This is the season that we've been given at least 20 million budget, so it has been the season where I've been able to spend out the most money. Still can't find good defenders. I'm really struggling to find good defenders for cheap prices. I think our midfield, Archie Gray, this guy, I think Ethan and Krupi. I think, like I said, each season we install a big building block of the team. Restes, and then it was Archie Gray, and then it was Creepy and Davids, and now it's Ethan. So where is the future gonna go? I'm not sure, but we have a good team. We have some players that are unhappy or want to go on loan. So this guy, he is
not bad. First touch is very good. I will probably try and loan this guy out. But we do have 4 million. Keep in mind we do have some debt. So let's see if we can find anything in this January transfer window to improve the team. As it stands, I think the only area of improvement is the centre back position and maybe another striker. I can't recall my striker, but I think if he's having a good season and he's getting game time, what is the point? He might not get the game time here, so let's figure out what to do.
Guys, we are back, and it's the end of season 6, I guess. I can't remember. January transfer window. Two loanees came in. You'll see why in a moment. Um, a winger from Barcelona who, he looks pretty decent actually. I have a optional fee of 21 million. He actually played pretty well for me. And we also got a centre back. I don't know. We really don't have many centre backs. So tactically, this was the formation that we went with. Um, we changed, spread out our wings a little bit. Diallo actually coming in here is interesting. He had a really good season in the second division. Let's see where they finish. So Angers and man, both the teams we actually put our players in. Song actually had one of the best ratings, and he got promoted with Nantes. So um, that's I'm gonna trigger his extension. I'm very pleased with that. What there's also here with free kick goals. So yeah, it looks pretty good in terms of goals. Do we have any of our players up here? Don't see any. Song is up there with 9. But that was looks like a good season. Formation wise, as you can see, it's a strong team for sure. The wingers seem to be working for us. How did we do? We changed the formation in January. Oh my. We won the French Cup. We have done it. And since we changed to the wingers, we actually only lost one game. Wow. Surely it's a top spot. Like, not first because PSG is so hard, but top 4 for sure. It is second place, and that is absolutely what we wanted. It is absolutely what we deserved. Mitrovic with 21 goals, just what I needed. David's also 11 assists. I guess the wingers putting the ball into the box for Mitrovic has really helped. Cole Palmer has actually joined um, Marseille. Montpellier has got relegated. We've got to keep an eye on these French. So it looks like Havertz, Paulo Torres is here. Very pleased. Also winning the French Cup. Unbelievable stuff. We come into the ninth round, I believe. We beat Rennes, and we beat Pau FC. Then we PSG is still here. We beat Red Star on penalties. Keep in mind, Red Star have our man on loan. He can't play though because it's against the parent team. Quarterfinals, Montpellier, PSG got knocked out by Lille. Monaco beat Brest, Marseille over there. Semi-final, we beat Lille 2-1. So that is a pretty tough game, but we managed to make it through. And then in the final, we battered Marseille 5-2. And I am so pleased that we are up here because I feel like we have a strong team and predict to finish third. So it's definitely up there. Kropy is now in the best 11, Media Dream best 11. So, but this is the problem. We still haven't been able to. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sixth season. So we have 3 more seasons. We did win a French Cup. Can we overthrow PSG? Can we do it? That's going to be a tough one for sure. But if we look in the overall selection info, 26 goal by Mitrovic. Ethan couldn't be happier with his development. Bought him for 42 million overall, but he's definitely been worth all the money. Junior Kropy has been amazing for us and definitely someone who I want to keep in the team, and he is wanted by Manchester United. I am not willing to sell him. Also, who else has played a good part? Fabian played very well. Jean had a really good season at um, ASSC, which is Saint Etienne. Dial is now a player that could slot into the first team as well. So I'm very happy. Archie Gray has also had a great season. A lot of our players had good seasons. Now it's focusing on the future, and I think right now we're at the point where my right wing I'm happy with. My shadow striker, my midfield is good enough. Archie Gray, Diallo, I think he might be the man to stay. He might be like my best team. I think I need centre backs. Let's focus on strengthening the centre backs. Do we buy this guy off Barcelona? Maybe he had a good season for us, so he looks like a good player. Definitely need more wingers if we're gonna play this formation because I don't think we have enough. Let's see what we can do. We're in the Champions League next season, so we definitely need to make this squad a little bit bigger in terms of players going out of contracts. We have four players. Oh, we have four players. Two of them leaving on freebies, and two of them going back to their main club. So gotta look and see if we can improve the squad further and get some. If we look at appearances, though, players that we need to get rid of are these players that are not really getting the game time. Um, it looks like even Charlie Patino didn't really have many appearances. He had mostly off the bench. This guy, I'm very sad. I thought he had potential. Um, yeah, up to here, maybe Charlie Patino keeps his spot. He looks good, but he just hasn't been performing to the higher level that he can get to. How much money do you have? That's more like it. 67 million. We have a lot of money to play with, and we are excited for the future of this club. Now that we're in the Champions League, we gotta put, a good squad together and improve the team. Let's look at form. We're up there. Goals, third most goals, allowed fourth. So let's see. We can improve this team and compete against PSG next season. Hey guys, we are back. Season 7. We are in January. Let's look at the transfers. Quite a few in, quite a few out, including Mitrovic. He would not sign a new contract, and I wasn't going to risk losing him on a free. Unfortunately, we did sell some other players that were getting to a later age in their career, or I just didn't think would suit the team. Did bring in um, Luis Guilherme was the first signing. Good winger, 18.25 million, pretty cheap actually. And then we bought in a very young striker. Um, hasn't got any games yet. Maybe I'll loan him out if he's not getting game time. He's definitely gonna find someone a suitor. Mohamed Diomande on a freebie, player that can play lots of different positions. Then we bought our guy that was on loan, 16.5 million. I think that's a bargain. And then we bought Evan Tony on a freebie, someone to replace Mitrovic, 10 goals in 16. I mean that's pretty similar. And then we had loaned in Yarel, who's a player who, if I can, I would buy, but he's very expensive. Has 17 appearances, 7 average rating, which is pretty good. And then we just loaned in some, people just to back up really. And then we brought in Eric, who has now returned to us. He was on loan. He cannot play because we don't have enough, but he is pretty good. He can become a good player. He's very acceleration's high, agility. Then we brought in this guy, who I'm hoping he's starting a few games. So it looks like he is. 2 appearances. He's a 6'6", 17 jumping reach, 19-year-old. I think this guy could be the next big thing to come out of us. And we also loaned in Morera, who's another person, again, backup option on the side. Formation wise, it stayed the same. How have we performed? We have lost the trophy, the champs. So it's not that bad for us. We're still in the French Cup. As you can see in the Champions League, we're currently in sixth place. Have won 4 games, lost to Bayern and Manchester. In Ligue 1, we're currently in seventh place, but only 3 points away from fourth. So we're still working up our way up. It's very tight. We've lost 6 games, lost PSG, lost a few teams there. Uh, so we gotta get back into our, maybe some big injuries have happened. Yeah, Leaf David is injured. That is probably a huge one, a major one as well. So that is very poor. He is one of our best. So Luis Guilherme also is injured, so could be another reason why it's affecting us. Um, so 2 injuries, but our team doesn't look too bad. We didn't manage to buy enough centre backs. I tried to buy 3 centre backs. They all went to different teams, so I was like, oh, let's just try and get someone else. We also do have this guy who, the guy from Red Star. He's actually playing a few games. He's not performing to the highest level, but we also gave new deals to some of our players. But we still have 63 million to play with, basically the same amount that we have. Restes wants a new deal, and then we have 2 players who want to leave the club, which I would be willing to hear them out and let them leave. Restes definitely want to give him a new contract. He's looking great. Uh, we definitely need to get a better left back. Honestly, sorting out our defense is our main priority. We do have enough. I think we have enough depth in the midfield, personally. But if we go to selection info, who hasn't played many games? So this guy, he came back. This guy, we're gonna try and loan him out. And then for first team players, I want to loan you out. He's young. He is the guy who played 2 games, so I might keep him around. Richard is the guy. But apart from that, he's playing a few games. He's probably happy. Uh, so he's improving. We have a lot of players satisfied. From here down, can definitely have to improve the backline. The backline is where I want to improve it. So let's focus on that because I think that should be the priority. I'm gonna set you out of loan, but let's see what we can do in the second half of the season. We're first time in the Champions League, so it is a little bit, tougher. We have more games. We're playing more games. We're getting more injuries, but I think that if we can get the form, I think I want to finish in the top four. Now we predict to finish second, um, but I want to finish at least in the top four. How is the chairman? He's disappointed with the Champions League, but he's pleased everywhere else. So let's see if we can pick up some good signings in this January transfer window. We are back and another season to put under our belt. This season, I think we're going to season 8. I think that was season 7. 4 signings coming through the door, including a very good defender, 2 very good defend midfielders, including this world-class midfielder from Brighton, and then a striker who I think was a bit maybe of an over-eager signing. I did bring one signing in the January transfer window, Arda Güler, an amazing player, and now the team is absolutely stacked. But how have we done? Runner-up of the French Cup, runner-up in the Ligue 1, and knocked out in the Champions League by the playoff round. So we finished in 17th place, and then unfortunately we faced Newcastle. It's a tough match, but we couldn't make it through. French Cup, it was Lille in the final. So PSG, we're PSG over here. Yeah, PSG was here in 11th round. PSG was still in. We beat Marseille. PSG beat there. We beat second division team in the semi-final. Lille beat PSG. We beat Rennes. So disappointed to lose to them. They have a really good team though. So it happens sometimes. We had more competitions. Our team was a little bit thinner, and so we managed to lose. But other matches, Junior is up there, doing very well. Restes with second most clean sheets behind Donnarumma. Our goal difference is 30. We have a good team. As you can see here, PSG dominates everything pretty much. In terms of form, towards the end of the season, we actually had better form than PSG. Goals, we were third most, allowed 11 goals more than PSG, so it's a tough one. But maybe with these additions coming through, the team will be massively stacked. I don't think we have a world-class striker. I think Junior Creepy is a better midfielder than he is. But I'm definitely going to have to look to sell some players that are not part of my plans anymore, because I have Carlos coming in and he's an insane player in that defensive midfielder, so might need a defensive midfielder. Kone also a very good defensive midfielder, so tough one. But I have also better defender coming in, so just gotta improve the defense. Definitely a right back and a left back, because our best 11 looks like this. I think Monday might be someone to sell. 27 now. But I think our front line is very good. Maybe we try a strikerless formation, because I don't think we have a good striker. Maybe we'll pick one up. Right side definitely needs improvement. Left side could use some improvement. It's definitely the back line. Back line needs to be improved, and we have not a lot of money to improve it. 12 million, but they might have not given me the budget yet. And with some sales, that might increase. So let's see what happens. We have had a good season to write home about. Junior Creepy, an insane season. Very happy with the team. Let's see what we can do to improve the team. Hey guys, we are back with the rebuild. This is season 8, I believe. We are in the January window. A lot of business was done. Showed you guys only a few more business. I managed to get 4 players in that I didn't show you. Senk, a guy from Valencia. You will remember him from the Valencia Let's Play. We bought in a right wing back, a 20-year-old, and the even sweeter part about this transfer is he was at PSG, wanted him, and he decided to join us. But because of that, I had to sign this guy because he needed someone to settle. So I put in, I asked him if he wanted to join, and this guy joined in. He looks pretty good too. And then we got this guy on a freebie as, a guy who can fill up multiple areas of the pitch, get some depth into the team. In terms of sales, Diamande went 30 million. Player that, he's doing bits over there. Ivan Tony left, some freebies. So yeah, some loanies. Really trying to develop the team a little bit. Tactically, pretty much the same formation. Um, we don't have an out-and-out striker. That's the only problem, I would say. But with our best 11, this is what our best 11 looks like. Already on the left, he is injured. Carlos, I think his name is Carlos. He's injured as well, so that makes it a little bit tougher for us. But let's check into the schedule. So far, the first month was flawless without a single defeat, and then we lost to Lyon and Stuttgart. We lost to PSG, which means we're probably not going to win the league. We already dropped too many points to win the league. Nantes, we lost to them and our friends in the first season. Saint Etienne, we also drew with Nice. But in terms of Champions League, we have beat Juventus, we lost to Real Madrid, we beat Club Brugge. Been mixed affairs there. We haven't got to the French Cup yet, but we do play Laval, which I think is the third division team, and then we have Chelsea and Barcelona in the Champions League, which is a little bit tough. So far, we are currently sat in 4th, but actually PSG only 5 points away from us. Monaco and Lille are on top of us as well, so it's a very close picked In terms of the Champions League, we'd have 10 points. We definitely need a win or at least two draws to make it through comfortably, I would say. We do play Barcelona, who's currently in second, and Chelsea, who's also up there, so that is a bit tough. Looks like we're not having many goals. As you can see, Luis Guilherme, player of the match, rest says with clean sheets. But in terms of goals, our player of the most goals, we haven't even a single player of more than 5 goals. So we're really struggling for goals. Junior Creepy has 8 and he's the highest, so we definitely need a striker to come in. We do have 31 million still to spend. Um, we didn't really spend much money, but can we bring a striker in? We're gonna have to see. Let's find out at the end of the season. We are back, and as you can see, just haven't been able to beat PSG yet. I mean, when you lose to PSG and you lose some of the teams below you, we beat them at home though. It's an improvement. Are we getting closer to them every single season? 3 times in a row we're second now. Adagula most free kicks, clean sheets 16. Their team must be getting a little older. Let's check their first team here. They have okay. I think their backline is better than ours, but Mendes must be getting old. No, he's 27. I think our midfield is better than theirs. I think Rafael Leão is probably better than, but Lee is not better than our right wing. I think striker be a little bit behind as well. But it's tough. I think we just need to improve a tiny bit more. Average possession, we aren't there. But in terms of goals, we're up there. 1 goal behind PSG, allowing 10 more than PSG. So PSG is a hard team to crack. And oh, I skipped over the transfers. We signed 3 players in the January transfer window. Nelson, a left wing back, who I think can improve the squad. Very pacey and physical. Thiago Nadal, who I think is our best signing yet. He's probably going to be a world beater. Came in 14 games, 7 goals, 7.3 average rating. And then we also bought another midfielder in KO, who is also outstanding. So on midfield, our best 11 looks like this. It is incredible midfield. Diale is still getting game time there. He's someone we bought for 1 million from the from African club Sundowns. So, and then we definitely need to improve the backline. The backline is what needs to be improved injuries wise. Restes, he is someone I really want to keep. He actually doesn't look that great. 25, he doesn't look as good as I think he would have turned out. Um, well, he is worth 90 million, and Real Madrid are interested, so that's a hard one. We have Fabian Rieder, who has been getting 22 games and still wants more game time. Ethan, we're gonna work on your new contract renewal. Uh, we also might give this guy a new contract, but might not. Depending on our financial situation, we have 43 million, very healthy payroll budget. We don't have any debts, we don't have anything like that. And my number one target this window is going to be a world class striker. Victor Osimhen, someone who can bang in the goals. 17 goals from Junior Creepy, 15 and 15 from Luis Guilherme. He has been outstanding. He looks incredible. 10 and 12. We also have to be very. Jane actually played a few games as well. This guy, can he be the world beater that I think he can? He is very physical. He's very physical. He can be. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look, see if I can sign anyone. If not, it's his time. It's hard to. If I lock him in, then there's so many like good players. It's really tough to decide. Definitely need to improve the centre backs again. Centre backs seem like the number one problem. Our defense is the number one problem. Maybe bring in a better backup goalkeeper. I think that is going to be our goal for this season. So let's do it. As we have a good team, we have, we're happy with our team. Our midfield is incredible. I don't think I can fit another person in the midfield. We have in the left, we have Dow can go there, but there are a lot of players that can play multiple positions. If you look at best 11, we have Archie Gray, Fabian Rieder, who is in KO, Kone. So there's three great players sat on the bench. So and we have people that I loaned out still coming back who have potentials, buckets of potentials. So let's see what happens. Let's improve the team and see what happens when we come back in season 9. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, I just realized. Oh, French Cup. We have won the French Cup. I forgot even to mention it because I was so sad that I didn't win the league. Got into the ninth round. 10th round we beat uh, League 2. Quarterfinal we faced Paris FC, which again is not. We quarterfinals was our hardest match against Nice, and we played Rennes in the final. Where was PSG? PSG was knocked out by Montpellier, so we didn't have to do much there. So we're happy. We won that Champions League. We're knocked out in the playoff round by Club Porto. We definitely need to have some improvements there. But let's see what we do in this season as we focus in improving our backline once more. Hello guys, we're back. Getting close to the end, season 9. Let's head into the transfers. We had a few offers for one of our players. We bought him 3.7 million, never really developed. Free signings. We bought a 20-year-old Ian, 10 games, 0 goals. That's a disappointment. That's a disappointment for us. Foreign slot as well. Max Aaron's on a freebie. And then we also loaned in Lafont as a backup goalkeeper in case something does happen. Did make a sale, but didn't improve the team that much. We just thought maybe a striker would come in, but 10 appearances, 0 goals. It's not really giving me the confidence that he's banging in the goals. How have we done so far? Mixed bag, it looks like. Not really. Very mixed bag. I mean, apart from that November period, that was a tragic. Has been mixed results. The Champions League, we're currently 25th, so looking like we might get eliminated out of that. Trophy champs, we're out 7th right now, so we're very far off where we want to be. We need to improve the squad so we can develop and improve the team. How do we do that? I don't know. Hey guys, we are back with the SM Caen rebuild. This is season 9. We are currently in January. But let's go through some of our transfers. Only 3 transfers. Splashed out 19 million on an English striker. Did he do the business? No. 8 appearances, 0 goals. He's not even scoring in non-competitive cups or any continental. He scored 17 for Middlesbrough in the championship. Took a little bit of a gamble on him. He looks fantastic for a 20-year-old, so he has asked for more playing time, so maybe a loan would make him happy. Max Aarons comes in as a backup right wing back. Lafont comes in as a again backup, so not unhappy about the team. Tactically staying very similar to last season. Wonder who's banging in the goals. Who's our best 11 right now? We have Junior Krupi, who he has an injury, so is he coming back soon? 4 days, and that's not bad. Uh, good team, good team, good team. Very happy. We changed it to wing backs on the left and the right, so that's the biggest change we have done. So yeah, let's see how we've been doing so far. Looks pretty promising. We lost the Trophy des Champs to PSG, so that one's a tough one to swallow, but we have been pretty good on form. And then we lost to Nice, being pretty good on form. Lost to Saint-Étienne, and then we lost 2 games, and then we lost to PSG. Some draws in there. Losing to PSG is a little bit bad because PSG don't lose a lot of games. Champions League we have won against. Never heard of that team in my life. PSV did lose, so that's not good. Newcastle we beat them though. That's pretty important. Drew of Arsenal, beat Basel, drew Salzburg. We still have AC Milan and Porto. So you know what? Three defeats, a few draws. I think we're having a good season. Let's see. Ooh, currently tied for first with Marseille. Where is PSG? Luis Enrique still in charge, but they're currently in 5th. They do have a game in hand, But currently, even if they win that, they're still 4 points behind. So it feels like a battle between us and Marseille. We see a lot of our players in the player of the matches. Thiago Nadal is an incredible player. What a player he is. Luis Guilherme with the most goals is a little interesting. If you play 18 games and the top scorers have 9 goals, that's not a lot of goals happening. We have 4 players in there, so it's good to see. Statistically, how are we doing? Form, we're the third most. Goals, 39 most. Allowed, Nice. What a defense. 9 goals allowed. We allowed 14, but Nice, 9 goals in 18 matches. They do have Todibo, Inacio. That's a very good defense. That is a solid defense. We still have the French Cup and the Champions League, which are currently sat in 6th. So I think we need maybe one more win, maybe a draw. Ooh, damn, this guy looks good. Just just stumbled upon him, so I might as well like put in an offer. He is also Norwegian, so it doesn't affect our. Okay, they won't. We'll give you a little extra. Currently have 61 million. I still feel like my defense is weak. Definitely got to improve that. Is anyone happy? Whoa, a lot of players unhappy, so we have to deal with that if we want to make sure we keep this momentum up. But can this, the 9th season, be the one where we best PSG? Or will we fail again? Find out as we come back. What's up, guys? It's the 9th season. Have we been able to do it? In January, I did buy 2 players to increase our firing power. Did sell Fabian Reeder, 30 million. He wanted game time. He isn't quite good enough for our team. He's getting to the back end of his career. We also did so leave Davids to Sunderland, again 31, getting to the back end. Jimmy J Morgan, who never really used. Kind of feel like I just paid his wages. I mean, bad move on my part. But the 2 people we signed, Johin, very good midfielder, 21, great player. He's Norwegian. And then I bought in a player from Argentina, so he's a foreign slot, but he is a physical monster on that wing with a lot of flair, technique, and dribbling. 22 years of age, 10 appearances, 4 assists, 7.4 average rating. Tactically, we also changed the formation. We went for a strikerless formation at the end of the season because we have so many good wingers and and midfielders. We don't have any good strikers. We did loan out some big players, but how have we done in the back end of the season? I think we stopped about maybe just before here. January, I signed the players. We did lose AC Milan. Picked up a few wins here against Monaco. It's big. Uh, big win against Nice here. A big win against Marseille. Looks like we got knocked out by Napoli in the Champions League. Quarterfinals of the French Cup. We won't go any further, but it looks pretty good. We have been picking up wins in the league. We have Saint Etienne are like our bogey team. How did we do in the French Cup? PSG were still in it. Lille was still in it. Rennes were still in it. Semi-finals, we lost PSG. Did PSG win? Yeah, they did. Stade de France. Um, how about in the league? We were in first place when we left off. Did we secure the title? Yes, we did. That is a title for us, and I couldn't be happier. 47 goal difference, so we definitely deserve. We had the best goal difference, 4 defeats only to PSG, Nice, Saint Etienne, and Florian. We didn't beat PSG, we didn't beat Saint Etienne. They were the bogey seed teams. We did beat almost everyone else. In terms of form, we weren't the best team, but we scored the most goals, 79, and we conceded only 32. Wow, very close there. Nice only conceding 19, but they finished in 4th, so I guess they couldn't be able to score. They only scored 20. Wait. Nice. They scored 39 goals. That's barely any. Very solid defense on their part, though. But we have won the trophy that matters most, as we were pretty much first for all the way through. PSG was not up there. They kind of faltered. Marseille was up there at some point. I am so happy to have won this. This is probably beating PSG is so hard. If you look at their team, they still have some players from the older generation, but their striker here, look, this guy's a monster. This guy's a monster. But if you look at goals, Diego Santos, the striker, got 18. Luis Guilherme, a winger, got 17. So Alderweireld with three free kick goals. Thiago Nadal with 11 assists and 16 goals. So he was tied for third. He was an incredible signing, and we have one more season left, and we're gonna have to see how we can, can we go back to back? It's gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. I would say. Let's go into the selection information. What a season! Junior Creepy finally in the 20s for goals. Thiago Nadal with a lot of goals and a lot of assists as well. Luis Guilherme a lot of goals. Arda Güler playing very good football. He was unhappy last time we came, but he seems to have settled down. Ethan, very nice, 8 and 8. Uh, we have Jean Claire. He's joining Toulouse. Sadly, we're losing him. He couldn't make it into the cut in my first team. Ian, who we loaned out, only 4 goals in Portuguese league, so again, not a big showing there. Who else we loaned out? Eric, who again contract's expiring. Don't think I'll renew that. KO, I kind of loaned him out because he wanted game time. He seems to have done well out there. Hassan, another one who will be leaving on a freebie. Just can't hit all of them, you know. A few mistakes here and there, but I'm very happy with the team. Formation wise, are we gonna keep this formation next season? I don't really know. We definitely need to improve the backline. I feel like I keep saying that every season, but we just never find it good enough. And we have 60 million, which I already had, so they didn't give me any money. But the problem is, for a top-notch player, we need to pay 50, 60 million, so it's very hard to be able to afford someone that is good enough to join our team, because realistically, we need more squad depth in the back line, but it's just so tough. And it's the ninth season. We're going to the last season, and might as well spend the 60 million. But this team looks phenomenal, and we have just won the league. We have not been able to do it in the Champions League, though. We have really not been able to go far there. As a competition, we just have struggled and struggled. If we look at the Champions League, knockout round, knockout round, knockout round, playoff, every single time, we just haven't been able to do it. Um, As you can see, past winners, we finished third 3 seasons in a row, where we made playoff round, playoff, but we have won the league now. And going into the 10th season, I'm looking to do it again. Let's see what happens in this transfer window. It's going to be a big one. Hello guys, we're back with the SM Caen rebuild. Been pronouncing this poorly for the 10 seasons. I'm sorry. This is the 10th season. We're in January right now. I want to show you guys the transfers. We signed defender as a backup option, one appearance, so that's good. Sana as a backup goalkeeper, who I ended up not needing because I wanted to loan in Andrew, who is a little bit better. 6 appearances, 6 goals allowed, so this guy didn't get to play. So it's important to have a better goalkeeper as a backup. This guy's way better than the other. But 6 goals conceded in 6 games, so it means we actually got we probably got more than 4-0, or I mean 3-0 in each, or we got like battered in 2 of the games. Anyways, we also did make some other signings. Joan Pass. Did I sign this guy in January? I signed him. Okay, I signed him at the end of the season. He can play right and left, so he's a good player to add to the team. We bought in weakening at Nice by buying a 31 million on this guy. Um, Very good defender. 14 appearances, one player of the match. He's very good. He's very physical, 6'4", so he's very good. We bought in a winger, an extra winger. Maybe we didn't need, but had us a bit of extra money, and he looked talented. So I want to give him a chance. We are playing the same formation. Um, I did make this guy play as an inside forward if you wanted to, so he's getting more appearances now. But same formation, so not much change. The team is still very strong. There's still a lot of. I like that on the right we have Telgalas and he has slotted into the central midfield, central backline. That's good to see. How have we done in the schedule? Let's have a look. We won the Trophy des Champs 4-1 against PSG, putting a stop on them winning. Well, they didn't win all of them, but very nice to see us winning. Had a great January, dropping 1 point. Bordeaux, it's a tough loss, losing in the Champions League as well. So it seems like we lost PSG here and Lorient. So we lost 3 games. So 9 points we lost. We drew here, and we drew here, and we drew here. So that's 12 points dropped already. So it might be a little bit too much. If PSG is having one of those seasons, it is tough. In the Champions League, though, we're not playing very hard opponents, and I think we're doing okay. 3 wins, 2 losses. Liverpool's a hard one. Benfica is also a good team. 2 games left. We do play Porto and Milan, so tough side. So we need to have the points already to advance. PSG just behind us. In the league, we're already 10 points behind PSG. Like I said, if they're having one of those seasons, it's gonna be tough to beat. Their goal difference is incredible. What does their team look like right now? So it looks like they bought in this guy. What's their window look like? So they actually bought a lot of players. They spent 42 million on this defender. They spent 51 million on Sporting. Wow, this guy looks phenomenal. 51 million. I didn't even have that in the budget. We don't even have any money. We're now in the red financially. So that shows you how, we were good for one season financially, and then we spent a little bit of money. And I mean, the most we've spent in this season has actually been this window that I just the one before. Our biggest signing ever has been, I think it was Artagula 43 maybe, Ethan 43. We haven't spent over more than 43 on a single transfer. They spent 51 on one guy. So yeah, we played it cautious because we're a smaller team, but overall happy. I mean, we're not gonna beat PSG. They have already flew away with the title. Can we do something else? Can we win a Champions League? They've scored 14 more goals and allowed 1 less. So defensively, we have been very good. In terms of goals, are they overperforming the XG? They are overperforming the XG. So are we though, but they are performing the XG by 9. We're performing by 6.5. So let's keep the team the same. We have nothing to change. We're just gonna hope that this team can make it far in the Champions League, maybe a French Cup. It'd be nice to do another French Cup, as we have won the French Cup twice in this rebuild. We have won the League one time, but we have never won any European trophies. Very tough to come into the Champions League and win it, but our team, for the amount of money we spent, I think this team is probably one of the best I've ever built. So I'm very proud of the work here, but it's not done yet. Let's see if we can win a Champions League and overtake PSG. Maybe they have a downfall. Maybe they get some bad injuries. We need to ensure that we beat them though in the second half, because 3 points, that would already bring it to 7. So, but we need to have PSG drop points. Let's see what happens at the end of the season. We are back with the 10th season of the rebuild. How have we emerged? No signings in January because honestly, we had no budget. We were in the negative. How have we done? Second place, but we have won the French Cup. We did win the French Cup. Let's go back. We beat Mainz. We beat PAO FC. Oh, where's PSG still in it? PSG is already out. So let's go 10th round. Where is PSG? They lost to Monaco, which meant our path was smooth. Red Star, Lille, and Bordeaux. We won. 3 times the French Cup. Very pleased. Champions League a bit eluded us, but we did make it quite far. Going to knockout play around, which we won 3 games under like Dynamo and Celtic, so not good games. We drew and we lost the big teams. Knockout playoff round, we beat Ajax 9-3. Round of 16, we knocked out Real Madrid, so that already is like a big one for me personally. And then quarterfinal, we knocked out Porto, who a strong team, and then in the semis we got beaten by AC Milan, who they lost in the finals. Trophy de Champs as well, we won, so it's a 2 trophy season, and we actually did nearly catch up to PSG. Regardless, we did lose PSG twice, which is basically why we failed. It's strikerless formation, so I'm happy overall with how the season went. If we go to Ligue 1, sorry, current reputation, we're currently in 5th, but if we do this, if we go to France, major clubs, we're the second major club in French football. And as you can see, none of the top players are currently in our team, but you scroll down, you have Leo, who's on our team, who's part of the senior team. Uh, and then we have 4 more. We actually have 4 players. Junior Creepy. 4 of our players. There's more of our players than PSG players in the senior team. So it's a real thing to be proud of. And I think if we continue this rebuild, we could probably carry on and even go further. Maybe win the Champions League. But 10 seasons, I am very buzzed. We have won a lot. If we look at our job history, we did get promoted in the. We finished our first season 5th. We got promoted by being very lucky. 9th, 8th, 8th, second, 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 first, second. But since we started getting second, we kind of remained very consistently at second. So it was something to be pleased about. We won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trophies in 10 years. Not the best, but when you're competing in PSG, it's a hard task to do. So thank you for watching, and let's go to selection info for one last time. Thiago Nadal, this guy, the future of Spanish or Argentinian football. I don't know which team he plays for. Uh, he is not a starter for the Spanish team. Does he play for Argentina then? No, he doesn't. So he's not even starting for. That's kind of mental to me that he isn't even starting. One of the best in the world. And then we have Ian, who finally, the promised Neverland, where I loaned him out twice to Porto, and he finally. So next season, if someone wants to take this challenge, he could probably be the striker. Ethan is improving. I had a good season as well. We have a lot of good players. Honestly, our players are so good. Definitely have a bigger squad. I just couldn't find many defensive players, which is usually what I struggle with in rebuilds. So that's tip number 1 if you guys want to do a rebuild. Focus on the defense. There's a lot of offensive players to get. So without further ado, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this 10-year rebuild of Kylian Mbappe's newly acquired club, SM Caen.